Good afternoon from down under, everyone. My name is Romance Blitz, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Warhammer 40,000 Dark Heresy Beta. This will be part 3 in the series, and last we left off, we had just picked up Cog and begun our journey. And now we are going to continue on and pick up our last party member for the time being. So we'll get straight into the episode, so don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you've been enjoying so far. Otherwise, let's begin. Where's this button? Oh, that's just... Okay. Alrighty. Speaking of Cog... There we go. Alright, let's continue on.
We shouldn't talk. It attracts attention. Still for long.
I thought I would, what are you doing? Oh, well, be a pain then. Just use cogs. Why are you doing this?
I do not abide time wasting.
Alright, let's save and reload very quickly. Clearly, having an issue there. There we go. Grab some more shiny stuff. Strange, I would have thought you would... Oh, there we go.
I have business with you. You are the servant of the Tyrantine Cabal, if I am not mistaken. I am pleased to welcome you. Your name has been on everyone's lips at the Bastion lately. Assisting the Sister of Battle is doubtless a good deed, but still, an acolyte ought to work with proper inquisitors. Do you not agree? My patron, Mistress Millicentilia, is right now inspecting the excavation outside this little settlement. A courtesy visit would be, at the very least, prudent on your part. I can escort you to her. Immediately.
Have you been watching me?
No, not at all. I have been keeping watch on the situation in the settlement. Lately, Maris Portum has been far from peaceful. Then, by luck, I saw a familiar face. Your face.
You are spying on Septimus camp, why?
You're observant. You see, my duty is to know what transpires around here, including at the camp of the Blessed Sister, tasked with keeping a vigilant eye on the Tyrantine Cabal.
You claim to be an acolyte, on what grounds should I believe you?
Not many in the Imperium would be foolish enough to wear a sigil without the Inquisitor's authorization, wouldn't you say?
What is happening in Maris Portum?
Forgive me, but that information is classified, and I am under orders not to disclose it. Inquisitor Millicentilia will tell you all you need to know.
Where exactly did you say the excavation is located?
As you pass the sisters' camp, keeping it to your left, look for the pipes heading beyond the town and follow them. Sooner or later, you will arrive at the excavation site. But it would be best if you allow me to guide you there.
I was just looking for Mistress Millie Santilla. Lead on.
Very well. It is not a long walk, but watch your step. The local water is full of toxic chemicals.
Aha. Alright, so time to go pick up our 6th companion, and then we can actually get into the thick of things. I'm hoping to hit level...
My patience has grown
Oh.
thin, old man. We can proceed to the next stage of interrogation, though you will find it even less to your liking.
Oh, that's voice acted now. Ooh.
Have you remembered anything?
We have guests, Inquisitor.
Mistress Miller Santilia. I saw her at Sister Septima's camp and thought it best to bring her to you immediately. I give the Bastion's envoy over to you. By your leave, I must return to my post.
Anton Zerb's newest protege. I thought you'd make an appearance sooner or later. Spess, I've not seen you in some time. It is a pity that you've decided to use your talents in the service of another Inquisitor.
I'm here to provide assistance in your mission.
Is that so? I did not request any assistance from the Cabal. Since you are here, that means you were sent by Lord Inquisitor Zerb. Only he knows about the mission. Gareth, see to the witness's wounds. He is not permitted to die before the end of the interrogation. Dariel, I'll be waiting for a report on our progress. As for you, your arrival is the best evidence that the Lord Inquisitor is losing patience. Isn't that correct?
The Lord Inquisitor wishes to know the reason for your prolonged stay in Merisportum Sectoris, and I'm offering his assistance. That's right, and is offering his assistance.
My expedition team has gone missing from the excavation site. Workers, disciples of the machine cult, and guards. It started with the first seaquake that hit this hab zone. The workers complained of fatigue and ceaseless nightmares. This is not a local incident. People all over the Merisportum Sectoris are suffering from similar symptoms. Many of them have likewise disappeared without a trace. More and more are going missing every day. Reports have shown that these disappearances are systematic, so we can rule out natural population decline. We must learn why people in the Hab Zone are disappearing, and you will begin your investigations right here in my camp. Even an amateur could see there are signs of looting. It might have been more than one group. Was it several? Find out. Reconstruct the events that took place at the camp. I graciously give you my permission to use the sacred mechanisms bestowed upon the Ordo Xenos by members of the Cult Mechanicus.
Ooh.
And do not forget to interrogate the witness. The old man knows something, but it seems my methods have caused him to lose the last of his memory. I do not have time to coax the answers out of him, so you will deal with it instead. When you are done, report everything you have learned. Any questions?
Hello, Invoker. I've never heard of such a machine.
That is unsurprising. This is a rare piece of archaeotech that even I had to go to great lengths to obtain. The spirits of such machines have the ability to briefly project hololithic images based on the archived data, be it picts, cogiter records, or tactical diagrams.
And what will you be doing while I perform this task?
I have other equally important matters to attend to, and asking me such questions requires a level of trust that you have not earned.
What have you been searching for down here?
Do your job, Acolyte.
Remind me, what is it I must do?
Investigate the excavation site and piece together the evidence. Reconstruct the events at the camp, then talk to the witness. And report back to me.
You said my task... Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, something stuck in my throat there. You said my task is to learn why people are disappearing in the Hab Zone. Would it not be better to focus our efforts on finding the workers instead?
It is true that rescuing rabble is not my responsibility. However, I cannot ignore the fact that there is some connection between the time frames of these disappearances, both of my people and the locals. There is also the mysterious circumstances of these disappearances, and the spread of nightmares in the Hab Zone. As for what that connection is, that is for you to find out. Try not to announce to all of Marisportum that the Inquisition is operating here. Though even if you introduced yourself as the Lord Inquisitor, I doubt anyone in this place would believe you.
I'm ready to start my investigation.
One of my specialists is already investigating the lower level of the excavation. Find out what he's been able to discover. Take this amulet. That way he'll know I sent you. I expect the two of you to work together on this. I need results.
Alrighty, let's have a look around.
No sense in delaying. Tread carefully.
Traces of fading psychic force activity detected. Changing scan mode to construct a hollow projection based on residual particles not suitable for standard visual analysis.
Okay. I will do this stuff in a bit. For now, interrogation time.
It's a rare fortune to see an acolyte of a dead Inquisitor not follow him to the grave on the Cabal's orders.
Numerous signs of bruising, superficial damage to the surface layers of the skin, apparent loss of integrity in some of the smaller bones. The procedure was performed with sufficient expertise to ensure that the witness would not expire, yet retain the ability to feel pain. Still, I would recommend refraining from further application of violence, given the subject's age.
We're just gonna glare at the witness menacingly.
Ask me anything, mistress.
Tell me what you've already told the Inquisitor and don't even think of hiding anything.
Yes, mistress. I used to scoop grease off your food vats here, traded it for rations at the market. First time that great machine of yours went all quiet, I waited a little and came to see what this place was about. I saw intruders here with weapons, so I hid in one of them vats and they didn't spot me. That's where I've been hiding every time since, but now you've found me after all.
Describe the intruders.
About a dozen of them there was. They had guns, scary folks. Could have been bandits or such like. I didn't get a good look at them. But they weren't here for the food vats, that's for sure.
What do you know about the nightmares affecting the people of Marisportum?
Oh, I know about the sleep sickness. When the sea started shaking, that's when the nightmares came. Everyone came down with it. Those flock of repentance folks say it's the God Emperor warning us, telling us to repent. But I don't know about any of that, mistress. I just want to get by.
Tell me about the flock of repentance.
Believers from his congregation, mistress. They've lost their way, though. They've all forgotten St. Sibelius' name. And now they say everyone should cleanse themselves through pain. They say that's how we can serve the God Emperor and save ourselves from the nightmares. They have a leader. Fancy old name. I forget what it was. But I did see their marks around the camp. Written in blood, they were.
Have you noticed anything suspicious in Marisportum?
I have, mistress, I have. There's those divers living by the shore. Madmen all, I tell you. One day there I was walking along the shore, seeing what the sea might have brought. I look over and it's them divers, chanting something, or maybe it was witchcraft, I couldn't tell. And then they started dumping corpses in the water. I took off running. It was horrible. I heard those apostates worship some sea creature like it's a saint. It's why they butcher people to offer them to the beast. I haven't seen it myself, mistress, but it's what people say.
I said everything. Don't forget, the more you tell me, the better chances of living.
The Baron. The Baron's orders were that no one was to come near this place. But those armed intruders, they look like his lot.
Stay here, I may have more questions later. Alright, give me 2 seconds, folks. I just need to put in a quick pause because Discord's going off. So it'll be a second for you, maybe longer for me. Alright, sorry about that. This is probably going to be a regular occurrence, I'm afraid, because, you know, Discord being Discord, and,
Identifying anomalies in visual representations. Any deviations from the norm will be made apparent.
but yeah, Discord being Discord, and, you know, beta drop has, like, only just happened, so there'll be questions I gotta answer. Put that there for now.
Keeping my eyes open.
Sorry about that. I decided not to pause just to answer that one question because I was in the loading screen. So we see our 6th companion, in a matter of sense. Our friend is here.
I see you bear the pendant of Inquisitor Millicentilia. Greetings, emissary.
May he steal our hearts, so that we might banish all doubt of the righteousness of humanity. May he grant us the strength to bring just retribution upon the enemies of humanity.
Correct, the Inquisitor sent me.
Your arrival is timely. I just finished my rituals of perceiving.
Heresy. The heresy of pride, which spurs one to believe in one's own exceptionality, and the heresy of consorting with the enemies of humanity.
You're one of the Eldari, sentient, highly evolved Xenos, enemies of humanity.
You have guessed my race, but I am no foe to you or your tribe. Inquisitor Millicentilia and I have forged a temporary alliance, one that benefits us both.
I must admit that the Inquisitor has always adhered to a principle of tolerance toward alien species capable of communication.
So you and the... So... you are the Inquisitor's associate whom I was supposed to meet.
Judging by your reaction, Inquisitor Millicentilia did not deign to enlighten you about the identity of her associate.
What kind of sorcery did you just use?
I sense a semblance of the gift in you also. But it would not allow you to master my talents, even if I tried to explain them to you. We are too different, small creature.
The business, you should have information for me.
Inquisitor Millicentilia wished to know if sorcery was involved in the disappearance of her underlings. Sorcery of a special kind, which has its source in the darkest corruption. I hear the echo of what your kind calls the Empyrean. However, in this sound I discern not the foulness of that which the Monkey call the arch-enemy, but ancient fatigue and the malevolence of a twisted mind.
Tell me more about this echo of the Imperium.
It is powerful, all-consuming, and at the same time, feeble, like the sigh of a song lost in a labyrinth. Sorcery of monstrous power that served its purpose, whatever it was, and then vanished without a trace.
The malevolence of a twisted mind, but not the archenemies.
Your people are too young, and your perception of existence too rudimentary for you to comprehend the Empyrean in any depth. I will only say that the corrupting forces from beyond the veil hold sway over many creatures. There can be no doubt that the secrets of such species lie buried in the past of this sector. Secrets whose very revelation would imperil your feeble mind.
The investigation is straightforward, but I have a slew of questions for you, Eldari.
Save your breath. I am a Wayseeker, and I am here because Inquisitor Millicentilia is offering me protection on my mission, in exchange for my gift. Those who follow the path of the Seer among my people are much more attuned to the Empyrean, and our manipulations of it lead to far fewer consequences than your fumbling. Inquisitor Millicentilia has chosen my skills over the assistance of one of your witches.
The Inquisitor is offering her protection, but you're Xenos.
Clearly, Inquisitor Millicentilia's authority supersedes the laws that govern Lower Monkey. Although I am obliged to hide my nature from your kind to avoid provoking panic. Even so, few of your people can discern what I am at a glance. And rather than using sorcery that would make you all look straight through me, a hood and a mask suffice.
A Wayseeker, what is that?
I am a guide and navigator for my kind. My gift enables me to chart courses through the webway, and in real space. There exists another application for my gift, but that knowledge is of no use to you. It concerns only my people. And our sorrows.
What is your mission? What are you doing on a human world?
Your kind cannot hope to genuinely claim ownership of any planet, small creature. And I am unwilling to reveal the reasons for my presence here. Suffice it to say that I am seeking a path to salvation out of a ring of darkness, away from a peril far greater than the discord between our species.
A ring of darkness, you are speaking of Noctis Aeterna, so humans are not the only ones suffering from the tragedy.
This surprises you. Curious. When the arch-enemy's forces burst through the veil from their dimension and defile the world of things, no species is safe. Not mine, or yours, or any other.
What salvation are you talking about?
You are overly inquisitive for a human who has casually crossed my path, and naive, for you expect my candor. If your heart is troubled by the thought that a Xenos is plotting evil against the Monkey on this world, then it need not be. I am here only to do my duty, to seek a way.
I'm interested in an ancient Xenos species that is somehow connected to the Tyrant Star. Do you know of it?
I can guess what you are referring to. The echo of their songs whispers across this world. And here as well.
My name is Celine Duskweaver, and I could use your help with those ancient secrets we talked about earlier.
Come to your senses. Do not make this mistake.
Quite you.
Perhaps you could have received it, were it not for my arrangement with Inquisitor Millis Intilia. I have no interest in the company of a monkey that will simply be underfoot. Laarthyr. My name is Laarthyr Canereth, small creature.
Okay. We are definitely going to be recruiting that man in the foreseeable future. So let's go have a look around. Who's the highest awareness out of you two? 30, 45. Okay, well you may as well put that item on as well.
Reconnoitering. Always on the move.
Alright, let's have a look. Okay.
Reconnoitering.
Alright, well we'll put those on. Never mind, that's item for a companion we haven't recruited yet. Clearly.
Never still for long.
Everything we need to make progress in the case is in this cap. We just...
Okay.
Identifying key features for comparison. These parameters will form the basis for analysis.
The internal fluids left the body post-mortem, most likely due to the rockfall. All across the primary wound area, the vessels and fluid tubes were cauterized at once. I have never seen such neat and clean wounds.
Alright, so clearly all this will be voice acted in the future, so that's also pretty cool.
The investigation of the evidence provided the following information.
Alright.
Is there something you wanted from me, small creature?
You mentioned in our last conversation that you knew of an ancient species of Xenos associated with the Tyrant Star.
This part of real space conceals many secrets buried beneath the ashes of the ages. Before your kind came here on their campaign of destruction, The local worlds bore witness to many civilizations, but one stood out. There is scarcely a planet in this region of space that does not bear traces of it.
Is that why you're here, because of these traces?
No. I was drawn here by a song distinct from theirs. But the depths of this world hide so many springs that the very air rings around me, and I cannot hear it properly. Inquisitor Millicentilia was supposed to assist me after I helped her.
It seems we can be of use to each other. I promise to help you find what you're seeking and you will help me in my research.
If you can convince Inquisitor Millicentilia to pass her obligations to you. And this time, the monkey will aid me first. I will not wait until I have exhausted my usefulness in your eyes and you attempt to betray me.
How do I know you won't leave as soon as you get what you want?
All you can do is trust my words. Just as I trust the words of the inferior and aggressive species inhabiting the world that is necessary to my mission.
Agreed, I will make the arrangements with the Inquisitor.
I will be interested to see how you fare in your endeavors.
Alright. So we've sealed the deal on that one.
Moving.
Registering signs of a confrontation between two.
Alright, so install the Holo Invoker there. We'll worry about setting them all up in a second.
Multiple prints detected on the bed and surrounding area. Initiating scan for further analysis. Registering evidence of forced access to the storage. Incident
That one.
classified as an act of sacrilege and subversion of the
Alright.
authority of the Holy Order. Entry archived.
The work brute tracks do not belong to the workers. We ransacked the camp. The bandits took the supplies. The bandits. The bug beasts. Alright, I believe this combination is gives the best possible outcome as far as I'm aware.
Here's the acolyte. Laarthyr has already informed me that he told you of his findings. I dare say what he told you might even be the truth.
You have unusual assistance.
Some things are more accessible to the cunning mind and heightened perceptions of an Aldari. This is your chance to make use of his abilities. It would be unwise to spurn it. An Ogren with enhanced intelligence. You don't come across too many of those outside the Astra Militarum. Interesting escort you have.
That usually tells me I'm smart. Not that I'm interesting.
I'd like Laarthyr to join my retinue. I'm willing to take over your agreement with him.
Out of the question. As of yet, you've not proved yourself capable enough to be permitted to have dealings with a Xenos. Did you think I would entrust a Corsair ally to a bumbling incompetent? Provide me with the reconstruction of the events, and I'll consider it.
I question the witness.
Do you plan to inform me every time you sneeze? Draw your conclusions and submit a full report, acolyte.
I'm ready to discuss what happened at the camp.
Are you sure you have not missed anything?
I'm sure I have a working theory. So she's not going to be happy regardless of what you pick, but yeah.
It seems there was a skirmish in the camp over supplies, but I am not yet convinced of your conclusions. One thing we can agree on, there was a skirmish between the bandits and the so-called bog beasts trying to ransack the already abandoned camp. The armed bandits overpowered the mutants and took all the supplies. But this does not explain the tracks leading away from the camp. These are undoubtedly tracks made by work boots. But it seems my people had already left by the time of the altercation. So then, to whom do they belong? Find out where they lead. Something strange is afoot in Maris Portum. My agent, Rufinus Scraig, has been working undercover in this God-Emperor-forsaken place for several months already. We were due to meet at the excavation site, but the latest seaquake cut off our communication. Track him down and help him with his mission, if necessary. Tell him that Lady M sent you. He will aid you in your investigation.
You want me to waste time on his mission? What about the missing workers?
You are wasting time right now asking stupid questions. Scraig has been keeping an eye on Maris Portum. He is a valuable source of information.
Lady, I'm going to kill you later, I swear. How will I recognize him?
Rufinus prefers to cover his face, but if you pay close attention, you will spot other signs. His augmented lower left leg, or his tattoos. Memorize them, Acolyte. This is how my people recognize each other.
Am I prepared to know the particulars of Agent Scragg's mission?
I tasked Scraig with investigating a clan of swamp mutants on the outskirts of the Hab Zone, and assessing their usefulness to the Tyrantine Cabal. These are his reports. Study them. That will be enough to start with.
Recruit.
Any other questions?
Since we are done with the reconstruction, can I take over your arrangement with Laarthyr? We can be useful to one another.
Very well. I am not opposed. Canareth?
Time will tell if this small creature can live up to her word. For now, I will trust my instincts and consent to changing the agreement, on the condition that she assists me with some unfinished business here in this settlement.
Fine. Acolyte, now Laarthyr Canareth is your burden to bear. Do not expect it to be easy. Offering protection to a Xenos is risky. Don't be afraid to mention the name of Anton Zerg. His patronage will help you avoid the wrath of people like Septima.
Speak with me in the place where we met. I want to discuss exactly how your newfound patronage will benefit me.
System Septia asked me to find out what your agent is doing on the outskirts of Maris Portum.
Think carefully about what you will tell her. Betray the Inquisition, and it won't just be your career that comes to a swift and invidious end.
I like the fact that the explanation has data deleted, because that's what the Inquisition would do. These so-called bug beasts, they are Kroot, aren't they?
Clever. Indeed, it refers to the Kroot, carnivorous Xenos native to a different part of the galaxy. This clan is settled on the outskirts of the Hab Zone, and has been under observation by the Ordo Xenos for some time. Keep its existence a secret, until the mission is complete.
I'm ready to begin investigating.
This case is not as simple as it appears. Do not rush to any conclusions. Turn over every stone in Maris Portum before you send your case report. Your task is to dig until you uncover the truth, not to pin the blame on the first person you meet. Find out what happened to my workers. I hope you understand me, Acolyte.
Yeah, alright. So look here. Alrighty.
Initiating data upload to the sacred repository. Data decoded, structured.
Alright.
Always on the move.
Inquisitor Millicent Tillier wished to know what happened to her underlings. While exploring this place, I have discovered many mysteries. Buried secrets. Hidden songs. They are here. Beneath the ground. Waiting for someone to listen and unravel them. Some are connected to the Xenos you asked about, but not all of them. The melodies of these mysteries rise to the surface in places where the veil between the Empyrean and real space has worn thin. I must reach these places and perform rituals to hear what is being said in each song. They are located in areas where dwellings of your kind are concentrated. Millicent Tillier's entourage calls this place the Marisportum.
Marisportum, but that's under the watch of the sister Septima of the Adeptus Sororitas.
Did you suppose that helping me would begin and end with your fine company? You were mistaken. You will find a way to ensure that no one interferes with my mission.
The inhabitants of Marisportum will be terrified at the mere sight of a Xenos.
No. The intelligence of the local monkey is insufficient to recognize a member of another species in this guise. They will take me for a distorted version of their own kind. A mutant. The white-haired monkey whom Inquisitor Millicent Tillier is so keen to avoid, however, it would be best if she and I did not meet either. Not yet, at least.
Agreed. Million sent her jettison her arrangement with you too easily.
She seized her chance to get rid of this burden as soon as I was no longer needed. That cannot surprise you, surely.
What kind of rituals will you be performing?
I will turn all my attention deep underground, to songs forgotten by time and hidden by the ashes of generations. When those songs find a listener, they will reveal to me the mysteries that echo beneath our feet.
Well, let's begin. What kind of places do you require?
A place full of life. A place imbued with emanations. A place hidden from prying eyes.
We're just going to nod. I'd like you to tell me what you learn.
To what end? Our mutual aid does not entail any additional social rituals.
I've put my trust in you. I'd like you to trust me at least a little in return, that's all.
Trust is a precious gift. I have yet to see if you are worthy of it. But your desire to know more is laudable. Yes, I will tell you what I discover. Come. When we draw close to one of the places I seek, I will hear an echo of one of the songs, and I will tell you.
Alright, so we get our friend, the Xenos. All very good, all very good. Yeah, our main goal will be to try to get to level 5 as quickly as humanly possible, so... Or Xenosly possible, I suppose. Because that's when our builds will really pop off. I will... try something out with Hemia as well. I'll see how that works on him. However, if it's pretty bad...
The tracks left at the excavation site look out of place, conflicting. The paths loop and tangle, and the truth is not what it might appear at first glance.
But yeah, if it doesn't work, I will just
I hear a song, almost faded to a whisper. The funeral lament of a consciousness once trapped within the spheres, and now almost turned to nothingness.
yeah, if it doesn't work out, I'll just bench him. But I'm curious to see how
Keeping my eyes open.
well it works. Alternatively, I can always just use the other skill.
Autumn is just a coincidence. So she's investigating us. I hope Inquisitor Zerg's protection extends to this Emperor for sake. Maris Portum.
I've been having strange dreams of flood lately. Must be from all this damp air I'm breathing.
Alright, so we're gonna awaken the spirit.
At one.
So she...
Alright.
investigating us. I hope Inquisitor Zerg's protection extends to...
Scanning of the tracks has been discontinued. Continuing the...
Alright, so to Lower Town we go. So we'll try to get a little bit more of the explanation or exploration out of the way, but yeah. There's only so much I can really do with the remaining time.
Reconnoitering. We mustn't linger.
Yeah, it's doing it again. 1 second. I do hate when this bugs out like that. Hopefully that gets addressed by release.
No sense in delay.
Ah, cool. I guess I don't have to buy that item then.
One of the songs of the depths rises nearby, somewhere near the water. I can feel the place where the veil is thinnest, somewhere close. Yes, I hear the song of the Empyrean with clarity in this place. Step aside and I will begin.
Alright, we'll intervene.
The song tried to take me. You put yourself at risk by interfering. You should not have done so. Nevertheless, you have my gratitude. Among the ancient notes, there was one that sounded recent. A powerful emotion. Suffering. The ground beneath our feet conceals a secret. Not too deeply this time.
Alright, what have you learned?
The ancient song is particularly strong here. Its source lurks somewhere deep beneath the settlement, one of the many traces of the vanished civilization. Or perhaps the concept of deep is metaphorical, and the source is close to us in some other incomprehensible system of coordinates that our minds cannot accept.
Are all the songs you hear as dangerous as this one?
No, not all of them. However, some songs of this world are older than others. They are barely audible, but those who listen to them risk their very souls. Even I have been enthralled by it. But if such a song were to penetrate a monkey's consciousness, it would simply consume them.
Is there any way for us to protect ourselves from these songs?
Deaden your soul and your senses. Become more and more deaf to the world around you. You are already on your way to doing that, but enough questions. It is time for us to move on. New voices are calling to me. Let's find another place where I can hear their songs.
Alright, alright, so we've almost caught up on the chaos thing. What did I want to have a look at? Experience. Okay, so it'll be probably a little bit before we get there.
Still for long. Mind your surroundings.
Send me a heavy shift, so that by my work I may glorify him.
How did it go again? I put my faith in pain, and thus my faith grows? No, that's not how he said it.
Oh. Fire grenade, very nice.
Keeping my eyes open.
Hey, you with a tin throat. The Baron politely asks that you pack it in with these sermons. If you try to make a fuss, he'll ask you impolitely.
Faithless ignorance. Once again you stand in the way of repentance. Once again you take salvation away from these people. We will endure it, but only for now.
Yeah, endure it. That's what the God Emperor told you to do. The rest of you, get out of here. Don't you have jobs to do?
God Emperor all-powerful, grant me the strength.
Alrighty.
Moving.
So I'll go over here. Trying to double check to make sure there isn't anything I missed over this side, because again, it's been a while since I've actually done this area first, which is the why I actually wanted to do it. And I'm kind of happy that I did, because the voice acting makes all the difference.
Shoes and clothes?
Step right up and take your pick, mistress. Inktooth offers the best the sea has to toss up.
Are you selling or trading? I have a shoe skin on me.
What am I supposed to do with sense, kind mistress? We've never used money round here. We trade everything. If you have Medicaid kits, that's crackin'. They're much needed here. I'll trade anything for them. Gegessen will do as well. The Baron's charging triple for it these days.
He speaks one to an officer of the Astra Militarum.
What? How was I to know? I traded rotten fish for them. So go knock on her door. How about you take them off my hands before I get into trouble?
Where can I find this rotten fish?
You'd have to go to the island where the hermits make their home, mistress.
Yeah, take this for your trouble. Back the knife.
This knife used to belong to a daring man. He wielded it to shield his family from the swamp mutants and lost his life. Later, his children brought me the knife. I traded them 3 rations for it.
I might put it to good use. Let's trade.
Great choice, mistress. Give it a little scrape with a slipstone, and it'll sharpen right up good as new.
Alright, I must go.
Come back anytime, mistress. Inktooth always has only the best.
Alright.
At one.
Talk to the trader. Inspect him.
Feast your eyes and trade. We found new rations. Hardly any mold on them.
Alright, we will take the rope. Don't really think I need the auto pistol. Take the fuse as well, why not? Yeah, I'll take the fire grenade too. Grenades are always useful. A med pack, why not? Oh, there's something there. What do we got here? The Ripper. So what is that? 18 to 30. On hit, adjacent enemies of the wheel suffer -4 defense and next 3 damage. Okay. That's nice.
Reconnoitering.
Plagued by nightmares? Cure all and forget about sleepless nights.
I haven't seen Bron in a while.
Gone scrounging. He kept saying he knew a place. Maybe someone killed him.
Oh, grenades and another item. This. +2 movement. Sure, we'll take that. This one. Sure, him here can have that. I don't know why you don't have another medkit, but it's fine. Should have a medkit as well. Medkits for everyone. Yeah, actually no. I lie, I want you to have a frag grenade. That interrupt is important.
The key of an outdated model has been found. Supposition. The key is part of the paddock
The Holy Ordos teach vigilance.
on the storage room.
Alright. In we go. Take that. Well, I guess we're gonna swap some equipment over. We can open that up. Then we will take our rope back.
Be on your guard.
Alright. Equipment again. More cover, so more damage to cover. No, that's fine. First shots gain extra hit. Cool. I guess we'll finish up this little area and then we'll call it an episode.
Commander, it's a Fusilier. What we want with a blockade is what he said. Yeah, I liked his buttons. Pretty.
Always on the move.
Commander, it's a Fusilier. What we want with a blockade is what he said. Yeah, I liked his buttons. Pretty.
Tread carefully.
Oh, we'll take his button and we'll give it to Cog. Why not? What's this? Whereas damage over time affects deal more damage to Xenos and demons. Cool. Have fun. Yeah, should be fine though.
Commander, it's a Fusilier. What we want with a blockade is...
Alright, we'll take that. Alright, I think that might be a good time to call an episode then, since we interesting. What part am I overlooking in this side?
Moving.
Not that it matters, I suppose. So I know where the sergeant is anyway.
What do you want? I got nothing on me.
What is that on your chest?
This is a full-blown relic. Been in a whole family ages. We've treated it long through tough times.
That's no relic. That's a Vox. The Fusiliers had one.
Nice hat. How'd you come by it?
Ah, my old wife made it for me from scratch. Loves the bones of me, she does.
The ragman's lying. That's Sergeant Ollie's hat. He was always wearing it.
How'd you actually... Sorry, where did you really acquire these things?
They're all mine. Only mine. Oh, I didn't steal them.
Tell me where you got these things, or I'll use your fingers as fishing bait.
You have to cut 'em off to do that. Oh, get it now. Oh, I traded ink tooth for 'em at the marketplace. Cost me a whole injector of Gergesum.
You traded these things once already, why not do it a second time?
Sergeant Ollie said, don't waste good on people who'll die tomorrow. We'll get it back tomorrow, right?
Alrighty. So what do we got here? Extra fellowship, so why not? What is your awareness? Is 55 compared to, yeah, we don't need that item on Thorough anymore, so there you go. Alright, I think with that, actually we'll quickly double back to Inktooth. You got anything else to trade?
Step right up and take your pick, mistress. Inktooth offers the best the sea has to toss up.
I was told you had a Fuseway gear for sale. How did you acquire it? Alright.
Come back anytime.
Alright. Alright. So this is indeed where we will call an episode. So I'll just throw in a hard save there. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode.